Why, hey there. How about we dive into a little birthday reading for April 24th? Hey, is it April 24th and you stop by to hear your birthday reading? If it is, hey, happy birthday from me to you, okay? Let's dive in, shall we? April 24th, the day of the Protective Chronicler. Yeah. Your month is April, your day is 24, and your sign is 3 to 5 degrees Taurus, which falls within the Aries Cusp. And your quality and element is fixed earth. All right, let's dive in, shall we? The day of the Protective Chronicler. April 24 people are interested in registering their impressions in writing, speech, or through example, since it is important to them that others know what they think. In this sense, they are very dependent on an appreciative audience. Yeah. Although they may be leaders, it is not so much the control or power over others that is important to them, but rather their ability to protect and guide the lives of their dear ones. For April 24 people are extremely protective toward the ones they love. The nurturing aspects of April 24 personalities are marked in favor of feminine or motherly qualities. Men born on this day will also make excellent parents, supporting and encouraging their children as they grow. Of course, April 24 people will want not only their children, but also their lovers to follow their direction. If their guidance is ignored, they will exhibit theatrically great grief, falling into anxiety patterns and even deep depressions. As children themselves, April 24 people tend to be loving and appreciative toward their parents. It is only if they are treated unfairly or brutally that they will rebel. This rebellion may only be directed against one parent, while allegiance continues toward the other, particularly in the case of a broken marriage. April 24 people will strive to maintain stability in family situations and personal relationships. Unfortunately, they may experience deep disappointments in the realm of love, perhaps including unhappy love affairs and highly stressed marriages. On the other hand, they are not overly concerned with the conventions of society, but with how they can most successfully nurture their loved ones and also foster their own careers. April 24 single parents may be absorbed in devotion to their children after trying once or twice unsuccessfully to find a new mate. This day of career dominance, therefore, conflicts often arise between career and family or personal life. Faced with a choice between the two, April 24 people can agonize over decisions for long periods of time, doing everything in their power to maintain a balance. Ultimately, they may choose not to have a family at all, but to cast their associates, clients, or public in this role and sensibly combine their urges toward career on the one hand and group nurturing or protection on the other. April 24 people may choose to ally themselves with a powerful partner or to become the business amanuensis of their boss, for whom they record everything and essentially act as a representative. As the boss's secretary, such a person will be ideal in a protective capacity. April 24 people are quick to identify their interests with those of others, and rarely will they turn their backs on their fellow human beings for purely selfish considerations, or pursue a course which they believe is contrary to the public good. All right, let's move on to those born on this day, shall we? Barbra Streisand, singer-songwriter, film actress, director of Yentl, Prince of Tides. William I, the Silent Prince of Orange, Dutch 16th century ruler and national hero. He was assassinated. Shirley MacLaine, film stage actress, dancer, writer, Out on a Limb, maybe you've seen that one. Willem de Kooning, he was a Dutch-American painter. St. Vincent de Paul, French ecclesiastic. Robert Penn Warren, he was a novelist of All the King's Men. Joe Henderson, jazz tenor saxophonist, composer. Johnny Griffin, he was a jazz tenor saxophonist. Carl Rothschild, financier family, Naples branch. Anthony Trollope, or Trollope maybe, Victorian novelist, Vanity Fair. Stanley Kaufman, He was Princeton professor, philosopher of existentialism. John Williams, classical guitarist. Jill Ireland, film actress, married Charles Bronson. Richard M. Daley Jr., Chicago mayor, son of Mayor Richard J. Alan Ingleson, he was a National Hockey League Players Union executive director. Edmund Cartwright, British 18th century power loom inventor. Wow. Henry Philippe Pétain, French hero general of World War I, traitor, premier World War II, sentenced to life imprisonment. Okay. Bridget Riley, she was a British art painter. Sir Stafford Cripps, a British Labour politician, Chancellor of Exchequer, I'm not sure what that is, imposed post-World War II austere program. Karl Schiller, West German finance minister. All right. What else we got here? Let's move on to numbers and planets. Those born on the 24th of this day are ruled by the number 6, as 2 plus 4 equals 6, and by the planet Venus, because those ruled by the number 6 are magnetic in attracting love and admiration. And since Venus, also ruler of Taurus, is strongly connected with social interaction, April 24 people will inevitably work with other human beings. Often love becomes the dominant theme in the life of those ruled by the number 6. Since the astrology of Taurus, the qualities of the number 6 and the characteristics of April 24 people all indicate the primary influence of Venus. Those born on the 24th will be even more highly influenced by the call of love, along with all things related to harmony, relationship, and beauty. Here's your tarot. The 6th card of the major arcana is the Lovers, okay? Symbolizing the love that unites all humanity through integration of masculinity and female polarities. On the good side, this card indicates affections and desires on a high moral, aesthetic, and physical plane. On the bad side, unfulfilled desires, sentimentality, and indecisiveness. Here's your health, okay? April 24 people will sacrifice a great deal for love, often putting themselves under tremendous stress. Because those born on this day will do almost anything to maintain harmony with their loved ones, they may also suffer anxiety and depression if things are not going well, and sometimes go on food, drink, or even drug binges. Emotional problems can be compounded by hormonal imbalances, particularly estrogen and progesterone problems in women. Never heard of that one. The nurturing personality of April 24 people finds a great outlet in the kitchen. Their impulses to feed others, and often to equate food with love, may cause both psychological and physical problems for their children. Those born on this day should keep food habits light and easy, with an emphasis on fresh fruits and vegetables, and stay away from fad diets. All right? Here's some advice, all right? Have some faith in those you love. Let the universe do little for them. Don't feel you have to commit on everything. Leave some things unspoken. Develop your willpower and learn to say no to yourself. Retain your critical capacity to discriminate. Ooh, not that kind of discriminate, okay? All right, here's your meditation. How is it that so many of us persist in thinking of God as a man? It's a big question there. Big question mark, too. All right, let's move on to your strengths, okay? You're nurturing, protective, and expressive. And here's some weaknesses, all right? Smothering, moody, and narcissistic, all right? So your season is spring. Once again, your sign is Taurus, associated with the Aries Cusp. And your quality element is fixed earth. All right, that's been April 24th, the day of the Protective Chronicler. Had some big words in there, ones I hadn't heard before, I had to look up, like amanuensis, a literary or artistic assistant, in particular one who takes dictation or copies manuscripts. Hey, you learn something every day, right? Hopefully. Anyway, that's been it. Let's move on. Oh, and happy birthday there, April 24th, folks, if it is your birthday today. All right?